It's the 2nd of January and it's day one of my road to recovery from last week's crash in training where I sustained ligament damage to my right shoulder. If you didn't see what happened, check the video out of the cyclocross training and you'll see me fly over those handlebars. I'm going to share with you guys this week's training, what I'm doing to recover, so that you can see how I'm fighting my way back to get fit for Stow Scramble. I'm not going to make this Sunday's race at Iceni. I'll be there, but I won't be racing. However, I'm going to do my best to make it to Stow Scramble. I got physio this afternoon with Tom. I've just done an easy turbo, spin my legs out, felt good, no injury to the shoulder on that. Got a VO2 max tomorrow. I'll give you an update of how my physio went later and what the plan is. So, day 2 of my road to recovery. Back on the turbo, VO2 max session this morning. 1 on, 2 off. See how we go getting that done. Just got to mind the shoulder a little bit, no yanking on the bars. Went to see the physio yesterday, Tom, top man. He actually doesn't think it's too bad, maybe only a grade 1 tear. He's fairly hopeful that I could be back racing in 3 weeks at Stow Market. So let's hope so. Hold on, interval going on. Hold on. 2-minute recovery, let's get this done. So yeah, Tom's quite hopeful that I will be back racing. Need to give it plenty of ice on the shoulder. Next couple of days, some hot and cold treatment. It's pretty sore this morning. We give it some electric treatment. Got in there a little bit, but not too much. It's quite tender. It's yellowing up. Now, bruising coming out. So we're looking good. So, thought I'd document my road to recovery. And let's see how we can do. Can I come back in 3 weeks and race Stow Market? Well, let's see. I'm going to give it my best shot. Day 3, road to recovery. I'm on the treadmill. Easy run this morning. Just getting back into running. Found in cross that my running's lacking. Used to run a bit more 3 years ago probably. A lot of park runs, that sort of thing. Haven't done so much of that. Been doing so much cycling, but I think running, bit of fitness on the run is going to help me out for next year. So I'm getting started now. So easy run this morning, will be very easy. Hoping to progress later in the year to some park runs, 5Ks, maybe even the odd 10K. See how I go, see how I feel. Just got to enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to be doing those sort of events. I'm not going to waste my time. Anyway, easy run, like I said, that's going to warm my shoulder up. Unfortunately, yesterday, I had to pop out, bit of a call out to a lock. Meant reaching up to get to the top of the multi-point. That's life. You know it, you have to deal with it. Fitting in your training around everyday life. It's the same for me as it is for you. So, once I've done that and I've warmed up a bit, I'm going to do a little bit of weights in the gym, mainly leg stuff. So, body weight stuff, and I'll show a bit of that after this. 30 minutes run done, easy pace, but 2 minutes in, had to go and get the sling. Shoulder too much movement on the run. I wasn't even swinging my arms, just to bounce up and down on the treadmill. It's too sore. Luckily, put the sling on, pulled it a bit tight, pulled it up across my body, give it a nice firm sort of stabilisation, and that's helped. So managed to get my 30-minute run done, which I'm happy about because I really do want to get on with the running. We'll go from there. Going to jump onto some S&C now. Right, what day is it? Day 4, road to recovery. So, just done turbo, 1 hour 15, endurance, productive. Hopefully my levels will go up just on the cool down bit now. Added an extra 10 minutes on for cool down. After 1 hour and 15, I like a little bit more. Shoulder update, a little bit sore this morning, but not too bad. When I got up, wasn't as bad. Did some hot cold treatment on it. Put a cold pack on it. 2 minutes, warm pack, 3 minutes, and alternated those sort of 5 times. Finished with a warm pack. No, I finished with a cold pack, I believe. But that seems to have freed it up, so I'm going to do that again this morning. and this evening, twice a day that's recommended, so we'll see how we go. That'd be good if that helps. A little bit of news on the racing front. Unfortunately, Iceni Cyclocross that was due to take place this Sunday, and I was going to have to miss. I was still going, but I wasn't going to be able to race due to my shoulder. Unfortunately, that's been cancelled. The car park is flooded with water. Now, David, organising the race, had done a great job, already moving it from their usual venue that had horse flu, so couldn't take part there. Tried to move it to another venue. Unfortunately, lots of rain this week. Just not possible for it to take place there. So, unfortunately, race cancelled. For me, it could be a little bit of a benefit. We now lost 2 races this season. This means we're down to 9, 7 to count. Now I think we'll have to drop that as a league to 6 to count. Wait for any announcements on that. I'm not going to miss out on racing, so it's good mentally for me. I'll miss out on catching up, and I feel bad for the organisers and anyone wanting to race. You know, Ben was going to race, he's missed out. So yeah, it is a shame. Overall, I'd prefer the event to take place. You know, the more cross racing, the better, as far as I'm concerned, from all angles. So it is a shame. It's going to give everyone a chance to train a bit more. So I maybe had a little advantage going into Stow. We've been out to train flat out this week and next week, and then taper the following week. However, everyone else will be able to train quite hard from now. Probably did a little taper already. They're probably easing off this week. But if they go hard now, then maybe they'll be coming back to their peak fitness for Stow. A bit more rest. If they've rested over Christmas or had a bit of an off time, we will see. Be very interesting. We could see some strange results, but we'll see. Anyway, nearly done on the turbo. Caught up on yesterday's cyclocross. Van der Poel just doing his stuff again off the front. The dude is unbelievable how he rides the sand. But I will be working on those skills. I will be back trying to bunny hop, regardless of the injury last sustained. I might practice it in a different way, just over a stick to start with. Let's wind it back a little, hey? Safety first. You know, I'll do anything for views, but maybe getting an injury isn't the best option. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. Work again today. Over the weekend, maybe going to do a park run tomorrow. If I whack the sling on, tight, easy park run, see what the weather's like. But I do fancy a park run. It's not far for the park run for me. It's like less than a 5-minute drive. So maybe I'll do that. We'll see. And then probably some easy cycling, a little bit of gym. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, going to crack on and finish this cool down off. Day 5, road to recovery. And yes, this morning, Saturday morning, park run. This to me is kind of like the runner's equivalent to a cycling club ride. You know, everyone comes, meets up on a Saturday morning, has a run together, easy run. So this is going to be my first park run for 2, maybe 3 years. So I'm going to take it pretty easy, especially with my shoulder. Don't want to have any major more issues with that. It's muddy. I've nicked my trail shoes back from Cheeky Ben, who's been using them. Now we're the same size, he might as well have had a bit of use out of them, but I'm like, here, I need them back for today. But it's a muddy course, Chantry Park in Ipswich. Let's see how the shoulder holds up. See how we go. So, going well, first lap. Feel all right. Quite fit from cycling. Just have to remember my leg running muscles aren't as fit. So, just got to take it easy. Shoulder's all right. It's a bit chilly and it's muddy. It's almost like cyclocross. It's great. Up the hill. What a mate. That one done. Feeling good. Nice and easy. Morning. Morning. You all right?
Yes, be careful.
Well done, George. Nice and easy down the hill. And lap 2 begins. Nice. Park run done. 28 minutes, 5k. Very easy.
Not out of breath at all, not aerobically challenged, felt my quads a little bit, but I really had to hold back, keep myself from going too quick. I started near the back, so I came through a lot of people, and it's easy then to start racing, and I was like, no, hold yourself back. Yes, I've got good fitness from cycling, but my muscles aren't developed for running. I need to get those stabilizers developed for running. It's going to be 2-3 months of easy running to do that. Just get your muscles built up. That's the secret from moving from cycling to doing some running. Too often we come in with super fitness. Yeah, we can run quick. Yeah, we can, but then we'll tweak a muscle because it's a different muscle to what we use for cycling, or in a different way. So I'm going to go easy. Shoulder, not too bad. Little bit sore today. Hopefully that's just from the healing process. So we'll see. What's the plan for the rest of the weekend? I'm going to get a couple of rides in, probably on the turbo tomorrow, a couple of 1 hour sessions, maybe when watching the cross. I'm thinking maybe do an hour's endurance or something like that, or a bit of threshold, maybe an hour's threshold while watching the women's, and then an hour's just easy recovery while watching the men's. That's probably my plan for tomorrow. Today, I've got the DIY to do. So time to crack on and get some DIY knocked out.
Day 6, road to recovery. I'm on the trainer, in the gym, got a couple of workouts to do, 1 hour endurance and a 1 hour recovery. And I'm going to do those while I watch the World Cup cross. Women's on first, so let's see how that goes. See if Fem can ride away again, and we'll see how we go. My legs are feeling a bit smashed. This is a productive endurance workout, but I'm just feeling a bit smashed. I think Friday's endurance was quite tough for me, the turbo session, and then yesterday's park run was a bit extra. Anyway, so it's going to be a hard one. Not made any easier today by having a certain someone else in the gym. Cheeky Ben. Also doing a 1 hour endurance and recovery ride.
My legs feel brilliant because I am the superb top athlete. I don't know what you're doing.
Clearly, one of us is training harder than the other. That'll be me putting it all in. So, we'll see. Ended up being no race in the east today. So, yeah, I expect everybody's working on the turbo this weekend. It's very cold outside here in England. A lot of ice and rain. Probably a lot of people on the turbo. Some people might brave the outside, but for me, that wasn't a question. With my shoulder, I can't have an off. So we'll just see how we go. And yeah, we'll just smash this one out. And then I'll see how next week's training go. Hope you've all had a productive week. And we'll see what next week brings.